What's going on, everybody? Slang Dutchman here, and today I'm gonna start wrapping the car. Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know what color is in this. If you can see that. Oh, not yet, a little bit. To start off with, I'm gonna take the over fender panels off the car, place them on the foil, take a bit of extra space for wrapping, and then cut them out, mirror them for the other side. So then I have the 4 over fenders done. Then I only need to do like doors and the little trim edges alongside the over fenders, because obviously you don't need to wrap underneath the over fenders. So to see how much foil I'm gonna need, this is not everything I'm gonna need apart from the livery, but just as base color this will not be enough. So I'm just gonna start on tracing them, maybe wrapping them today, otherwise I'll pick this up in like a few next upcoming days. Don't you worry, it will be one video of the wrapping sort of included. So yeah, let's take one of the over fenders off the car. I mean, I have the E36 to look at the rear window, and in the front one I can look at the Volvo, which is very good. So if I correctly, it's a T25, which it is, so it's gonna be a bit tedious to get every single one out, but then front and rear fender, just need 2, then I mirror them. I can do this on the car as well, but I thought it was easier just to take them off and do this inside. Well, the weather is now, today is good, but it's not so good temperature wise, so let's get on with it. Do you now know what I have to live with? While working on your car, you have carnival music coming from what is it called? The thing with the books with the little holes in it to turn it, and with the air, I don't know. Once a week at least, test run or something. So here we are with a new color. You might think this is a bit flat or brownish, but it's indoors, there's no sunshine, there's even not a crazy amount of light in here. But if I then go closer, you can see how sparkly it is and how crazy orange it's gonna be in the sunlight, because I don't think this camera now does it justice. It looks more brownish gold, but I assure you this is pretty orange. But I'll take a piece out in the sun. But as you can see, this is the front fender, which I don't have a lot of room to play with like excessively, so I'm just gonna cut it like that. I need to do that twice. But then I have the rear panel, which is just not big enough. Or at least the vinyl isn't. So I probably have to do this in the length and in 1 and 2. So let's see, I got a little bit over 5 meters I think for now. So let me cut this up, make some sections. So I've now cut all the pieces. These ones are for the back ones, and then these ones are for the fronts. And I'm now gonna take a piece outside and show you guys, because this lighting, terrible. You need to see it in the sunlight. Maybe that does it a bit more justice through the camera, but we'll see. Be back in a second. And we're back. So as you can see, it's a lot more flaky and sparkly, depending on how you look at it. I mean, if you get the sun flare in it, it's ridiculous. But I thought this was shouting drift car more than enough. Should be epic. So tomorrow I have the final appointment to get the car inspected and road legal again, so I don't want to go too crazy, and maybe just see if I can get one layer on this panel, because I'm not gonna bring it like, oh, you can see it, hold on. I don't know if you can see it, but there's no panels on one side, so you see all the little rip nuts and with all the paint markers around it, just to prevent it a bit. So I'm gonna put it on my trusty tripod and then see what we can do with one panel. I think the rear one is maybe easier. It's bigger, but it's more flat, and the front one, as you can see, there's a lot of stretch that's gonna need to be done there, but we'll see. First time trying this on a full car. I do sometimes delivery with a like a big logo on a van or something like that, but doing these type of arches and stuff, that's new to me. And maybe if I do it enough or do it well enough that I'm like, yeah, I can stand behind this quality, then that's another thing we can do with our business, with supplying the vinyls and stuff. Also, Hot Wheels, a lot of them. So I have this Shag is sort of wax and grease remover that you use prior for wrapping. So it's like to really clean the surface for wrapping. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it, because I'm not gonna lay the foil on there in full. I'm just gonna start, I think, with this end and then work my way through this weird part, because once you've been started stretching the foil and everything, you keep stretching. So doing the flat surface first, from my experience, is the easiest, because then well, that goes a lot faster. If the foil is still straight, as soon as you start bending it, it's a bit harder. But what do I know? I'm just an amateur. If you wrap cars for a living and you have some pointers, please do. This is hard enough as it is. The only thing I have in common, I think, is patience. 5 minutes in. God damn it! So, I think I'm just gonna unpeel it till here, and then just start from this way, work my way up through there, get the heat thing out, and then see how we go. And normally on a car you would use magnets, just stick it in place, sort of, but that's no option because it's fiberglass. So I'm just gonna start one way and see where we end. Where's the point? It's there, it's enough.
Cruising through the galaxy in supernova pilot, looking for life, yo, will we ever find it? Them red lights, they flicker, attacking space power. Quick, grab the controls, we need to hurry up and skedaddle. Too late, yo, we're temporary blinded. Missiles locking on, hit with ultraviolet. Will it be the end of us? Mayday, mayday, this is 10-4. Clear the runway, oh, it's so cold in this climate. Strange figure appears, it seems we're uninvited. Come on, I'm ready with alphabet, bullet, cool it, play up positions, and then maybe we can fool it, swimming with them fishes. Hard to see the sky, I wish a million wishes, but eventually I die. So I do my dirty dishes and take a piece of the pie. It's do or do not, there is no trial. Translucent pixelated, color smash integrated. Flashback and the sound is gated, look at my skin, I must have made it. I'm all intact, back better than the flux in the back, which took a hard whack, and I might be stuck here in the future, unlike anything that I've ever seen. Bright lights with neon kicks, hover heels in 3D flicks. Skateboards without the wheels, and I feel so electric, please don't trip. Speakers play shit that I never heard, so fresh, clean for every word. It feels so peaceful, but why don't feel so empty inside?
As you can see, it is all fully on. Just need to work around the edges and then do that line, heat it up, pinch it in a little bit, and we're done. It's looking pretty damn good. A little while later, I'm amazed by the result. It's fully on, and just look how nice it is. And the little dimples that you see are the holes that are on the inside. Like it's fully packed in, but Look at this end result. Nice, clean, colored body panels. I'm very proud of this. Let's see how long it will let's see how long it will stick. So I've bolted it up. Unfortunately, there's no real sunlight anymore on it, but I think it looks pretty good. Small things I noticed that the corner, like the blinkers, need to be the smoked ones for this to work, because now it's too much orange. But this is all you're gonna see for now. I'm gonna do the other panels, and then I hope, because this is how it looks now, hopefully maybe do the doors. Let's see how much leftover I have. So after the fenders, you've seen that process. I've got a front. Hello. Why the interest? Bright and white. Anyways, I went to the wrecking yard to scavenge some other parts. I found a good grill, like grill holder, kidney holder is that they call it. Because the other one that I had, the kidneys that I originally had were not fitting in that, and it was not as clean as this one is. So I've given it a coat of paint because it had some rock chips in it from just driving, and that's gonna show up in a wrap. Don't know if you can see that, still a little spot there, but I'm gonna sand it down, make it all smooth, because even though the wrap that I put on is very flaky, so a lot of detail will be lost in that, which is a good thing. Still, you want a smooth surface to be wrapping, otherwise all those little dimples and stuff, that's not a good thing. Also, I found an M bumper, sheer luck, shit price even, or like cheap, but it has a little crack, so I'm planning on fixing and repairing that, because that's just an easy fix. Also, if I'm getting the body kit that I want with the lip, it's gonna sit over that, so you're not even gonna see it. But as you can see, it has a lot of rock chips, and it's poorly painted by the previous owner. So I'm sanding it down a bit, and you get a result like this, and everything is nice and smooth. Little coat of primer, and then it should all be good for wrapping. So after some sanding and some primer, it looks pretty good. It's all nice and clean. That part was already done. Now I'm gonna take some sandpaper out and some water, and then waterproof sandpaper, whatever it's called. Just sand it down, make it ultra smooth, because this is a bit rough, and then ready for wrap. And just like that, you can change from this bumper to this bumper. Also, I installed the angle kit, the coilovers. There's still a jack under there, and the subframe, so it's not fully lowered. But that was the main job that I did today, but I'm not gonna bore you because I already did that on the channel, just the angle kit and everything and lowering it. So I did that and replaced the front. And tomorrow doing the rear, weld the diff back on, and start wrapping the rest. So just like that, I did the doors on both sides, and because this color is insane, love it. Sweet. So as promised, because of weeks delay of the coronavirus and not getting enough wrap, here is the 90% done reveal. Now when I say 90% reveal, I I'm talking about side skirts, rear bumper. And a different front bumper, but I'm not gonna go into detail on that. But let's just say if I'm gonna wrap these, it's gonna be a waste of wrap, a waste of time. So look at those colors, man. I need a new banner, I know. The hood is a little bit dusty, but I'm so happy with it. And now the base canvas is done. Now all I need is to make the livery. Or I know what the livery is gonna be, but team. Also, I painted the wing black, and what I did is with the not normal black or like metallic black, and then I added some flakes that I had laying around. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's like a rainbow of flakes in them. Maybe a bit hard to pick up on the camera, but it now gives the same effect as the foil has. Very happy with it, and it's already an eye catcher. Everywhere you go, you see people looking around or commenting on it. It's awesome, positive vibes. Anyway, let's cut to some beauty shots.
Yo, intergalactic supernova pilots on that case. Into the hyper speed warp drive, covered up by the base. Give me that joystick, zipping away from the Milky Way. We gotta keep moving into the dimension. Hold up now, change lanes, taking it to another speed. Gonna get to a galaxy, over the cosmos where it's just so beautiful and free. I see pretty lights that flashing, making me reimagine of all of the crazy things that I see.
I'm having flashbacks like whiplash of freestyling aliens, whipping it up on the microphone, then asking to phone home. I'm seeing microscopic, I don't know how to stop it. It's all I did so crazy in this zone. Let's go. We search endlessly for the perfect galaxy where expression is currency in a cover economy. We think it's possibly around the corner up on the right. I think we see the lights, and now we're not so empty inside. And now we're not so empty inside.
Now that's sad. I'm not a rapper. And there are some small imperfections, and at first glance you don't notice them. I know where they are, but then again, there's going to be a livery on there. The foil itself is very demanding on the eyes, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it takes the look of all the errors away. You don't see them because of it. Also, like I said, there's gonna be a livery on there, so more to cover up, and at the end of the day it's gonna be a drift car, and the chances are that first drift event I can crash it and I have nothing. So I'm just going for the looks and not for the hella plush styly Stans meets to be the coolest, shiniest one out there. Although it goes a long way. Anyway, keep turning. I think this is the best point because now I have the sun on my face, but I don't see the camera at all. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.